Lost in woods, no signal, night comes fast. To stay safe, it's crucial to know how to use GPS devices and traditional paper maps for navigation. Always carry both, as batteries can fail or satellites may not be accessible. Learn map reading skills like orienteering with a compass and understanding contour lines before heading into the wilderness. Remember, local laws and seasons regulate activities in natural areas. Always check regulations before you go. Keep emergency gear handy, but your best safety net is knowing how to find your way back to civilization without relying on technology alone. First, let's talk about why this matters. While you can manage with either a GPS device or a paper map alone, both methods have limitations. A GPS might fail if its battery dies or it loses signal in remote areas, while a paper map can get torn or lost. However, using them together provides unbeatable reliability and safety. Always ensure you have backup tools like a compass and a fully charged spare battery for your GPS, and respect local laws regarding navigation aids when venturing into wilderness trails. Step 1. If you need to start a fire, find dry wood for your matches. Then grab your GPS and map. Get this wrong, and it can cost you dearly. With both tools at hand, however, you have backups for various scenarios, which significantly increases your safety in any weather or terrain. Remember, always respect local laws and seasons when using these tools to navigate wilderness trails. Now, let's start by understanding how a GPS works. It uses satellites to pinpoint your location. Hit Track Route on your device and it'll guide you along pre-programmed trails. However, always keep paper maps as a backup because when the battery dies or technology fails, having a map is crucial for navigating safely. Here's the first hard rule. Always know your current position on both devices. If your GPS stops working, you can still find your way back by looking at your last known coordinates on the paper map. So let's dive into how to read a map, because it's not just lines and symbols. Understanding them is crucial for survival. Remember to follow local laws when navigating wilderness trails, and always carry both electronic GPS devices and traditional maps as backup. Maps use a grid system, such as UTM, Universal Transverse Mercator, or WGS-84, World Geodetic System, which correspond to latitude and longitude lines. Identify your location on the map by using these grids, then plot your route along major landmarks like rivers and ridgelines. However, always have a backup plan because GPS devices can become unreliable in bad weather or when visibility is low. Ensure you know how to navigate without technology too, for added safety. Every map has a scale that tells you how distances on the paper relate to real-world miles or kilometers. For instance, if 1 inch equals 1 mile, you can measure your route accurately. Always check this before setting off. It's crucial to never rely solely on digital tools while navigating in the wilderness. Always carry and know how to use a map and compass. Local laws and seasonal regulations apply, so be sure to research these before heading out to ensure legal compliance and safe navigation. Next up, let's talk about charging and battery life. Always keep spares in your pack at all times. If you're venturing deep into the woods, bring extra batteries for both devices. But what if it rains? Here's another crucial tip. Protect your electronics with a waterproof case or bag to ensure they stay functional during unexpected weather conditions. Let's look at how to use these tools together effectively. Start by setting waypoints on your GPS, key points along your route that match up with landmarks on your map. This helps you stay oriented even when visibility drops due to weather or time of day. Always double-check both tools as you go, and be sure to familiarize yourself with local regulations regarding navigation equipment and trail use. It's a simple habit, but it pays off big in terms of safety and efficiency. Now, let's get to the practical how-to for finding your way back safely. Say your GPS dies and you're lost. First step, identify any major landmarks visible from where you're now. Rivers, peaks, or road intersections can be key points for orienting yourself on a map. Once you've identified them, find those same points on your paper map to align the real-world features with your map. Always remember that relying solely on technology like GPS can leave you vulnerable. Carrying and knowing how to use a topographic map and compass is essential for safe navigation in the wilderness. Additionally, be sure to familiarize yourself with local laws regarding trail usage and always inform someone of your planned route and expected return time before heading out into unfamiliar territory. Here's the second crucial rule. Stay on or near established trails as much as possible. Trails usually connect key landmarks such as water sources and overlooks, making it easier to orient yourself using a map and compass. If you're lost, try to find your way back to these recognizable features to help pinpoint your location on a map. Always remember that navigation in the wilderness requires adherence to local laws and regulations regarding trail use. But what about those times when it gets dark? Night navigation can be tricky but manageable with the right skills and tools. If you can see the stars, use them for orientation. Learn basic star patterns. Polaris, the North Star, is particularly useful for finding north in the northern hemisphere, while Orion's belt can help locate other celestial markers. However, if visibility is poor or conditions are challenging, it's best to stay put and wait until morning unless you're near a known trail or landmark. If you must move, stick to following waterways downhill cautiously, as they often lead to populated areas, but always prioritize safety by staying on established trails where possible and avoiding risky terrain at night. Remember to check local regulations before venturing into the wilderness and never navigate unfamiliar terrain without proper maps, compass, or GPS device. Let's discuss how to navigate safely with maps when GPS fails. Before heading out, take clear photos of critical sections of your map or sketch them on waterproof paper for easy reference later. Always carry a reliable compass and protractor as backup navigation tools. They function under all weather conditions. Remember, always follow local laws regarding trail use and respect seasonal closures to protect wildlife and habitats. Now here's the third rule. If you're really lost and have no signals at all, don't panic. Stay put for safety. Mark your location with sticks or rocks to create a signal for rescuers. But most importantly, use what you know to find your way back safely. Use your map and GPS to backtrack along known trails or major landmarks. But remember that navigation in the wilderness requires careful planning and adherence to local laws regarding land access and conservation. Always carry a topographic map, compass, and backup power sources for electronic devices. Stay informed about legal restrictions and protected areas before venturing into unfamiliar terrain. Backtracking is crucial when visibility drops. Let's break it down. First, mark key points on your route as you go, such as bridges over streams or turns at trail junctions, and always use a GPS device or map to record your exact location at these landmarks. If you get lost, these markers can help retrace your steps safely. But here's a warning. Don't just walk aimlessly hoping to find something familiar. Always rely on your navigational tools and know the local laws regarding backcountry travel and camping permits if needed. Now let's dive into a real scenario. Say you're hiking through dense forest and suddenly the sky clouds over. Visibility drops and you lose sight of major landmarks. Here's what you do. First, stay calm and stop moving immediately to assess your surroundings using your map and compass or GPS device. Ensure these tools are always with you before heading into the wilderness. Identify any smaller, less noticeable landmarks like unique trees, rocks, or streams that can help orient you on the map. If visibility is still poor, backtrack along your trail until you find a clear area where you can reorient yourself. Always carry emergency supplies and know how to use them in case you need to wait out bad weather safely. Remember, it's crucial to check local regulations and stay informed about any seasonal restrictions or closed trails before setting off on your hike. 1. Stay calm and assess your surroundings carefully. 2. Identify distinctive landmarks such as peaks, water bodies, or road intersections on your map that match what you see in the wilderness. 3. If available, use your GPS to pinpoint your last confirmed location and cross-reference it with your map for a more accurate understanding of your position. Always ensure you have a clear idea of local laws, seasons, and protected areas before venturing out. Here's the 4th rule. Always carry a whistle or horn. 3 short blasts followed by a pause can be used as a universal distress signal. If you become lost or disoriented, use it to call for help and stay put in one place. It's easier for rescuers to find you that way. Moving blindly when you're unsure of your location is dangerous because you could get further lost or injured. Let's recap what we've covered so far. Use GPS to track routes and set waypoints, but always carry a map and compass as backups in case your tech fails. When navigating, stay calm and use both maps and natural landmarks like streams, ridges, and distinctive vegetation to orient yourself. Remember, knowing local laws and staying on marked trails is crucial for safe navigation. Now, let's talk about advanced techniques. Say your phone dies and your GPS battery is low. What do? Here's a crucial piece of information. If you have no electronics at all, use natural navigation methods like the sun and stars to orient yourself, but always prioritize known trails and major landmarks for safety. Remember, it's essential to consult local maps before heading into the wilderness to understand trail networks and terrain. If lost, stay put in a safe area, signal for help, and avoid getting further disoriented or injured by venturing into unfamiliar territory without clear direction or guidance from an expert. Here's an important tip. Never underestimate the value of old-school tools. A compass can be your best friend when everything else fails. Always use it in conjunction with a paper map to take accurate bearings, especially if you're navigating through dense forest or mountainous terrain. Remember, always check local laws and seasons for any activities that require permits or licenses, like hunting, fishing, or camping in restricted areas. For plant identification, positively identify all edibles with an expert or field guide. Never rely on folklore tests or casual observations.